Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Pwnery. Its mission, to explore new women, to seek out new life and civilizations, to boldly sleep with what no man has slept with before.
Do you think I'm excited? Do I sound excited? Trust me, I'm very excited. Hello, and welcome back to Pwnery's Penny Arcade. And it is Memorial Day weekend by the time this comes out, but I couldn't resist because I'm filming this on release day. I've waited 11 months for this because I took part in the open beta, and I don't really know why it still says beta on the splash screen, but I know it's release day because I've waited for this day. I even did a commercial for this on the channel yesterday in anticipation of this. So welcome to Out There, Oceans of Time. And if you didn't see my beta playthrough before the commercial, there were links in the commercial. However, we're here and this is the release, so it doesn't matter anymore. We can just start from here. So let me stop babbling and kind of give you a description of this game. It sort of reminds me a little bit of Wing Commander Privateer in the your self-autonomy. You can sort of do whatever you want, in a way, when you travel the cosmos. But from the beta, I'm hoping they do the same story, so we're going to go ahead and get through that in this first episode. I may let this run in overtime. This might not be a first 30, but then again, lately none of my videos are they? But we'll still call it the first 30 anyway. So let's go ahead and get started. I had the Omega Edition. I played the beta. I loved the improvements, for sure. Alright, so, Century 21st. The Earth's sun is suddenly and inexplicably extinguished. That's what I've been told. After journeys that span thousands of years, some arcs succeeded in creating new, permanent civilizations. Others lose their way and disappear. This is going too fast for me to read. Humanity once thought of itself as the only intelligent species in the galaxy. They were mistaken. Ooh. Hey, it's a cube. The entire galaxy was governed by the God Cubes, all-powerful entities that have taken it upon themselves to unite all species, abolish violence, and end the concept of something. I missed it. I think you're probably going to have to pause between these and read them, because I can't do it fast enough. Sorry. I remember the Archons. Those are our bad guys, for sure. Sort of looks like my Yorkie Eevee. Man, this is space game visual porn. It sure is. I love it. Alright, so let's see if it does the ha, or like it did in the beta, or if it doesn't do it at all. Go check the engines at this pace. We won't arrive before the next solar cycle. Ah, they're not doing the sounds. I must say, Captain, I've never met anyone who was actually eager to reach the Mausoleum of Eternity. Yeah, they're not doing the sounds. So in the beta, they used to go in between the dialogues. And I think a lot of people probably complained about that, or they were hoping it would be voiced out, and they didn't do that, so they just took the sounds out in general. We're delivering a prisoner, not getting locked up ourselves. Why would I be concerned? The deadless beings in the galaxy are imprisoned there, all together in the same place. Don't tell me you're not even a little afraid. It's mostly boredom that scares me. Once we hand that Archon over to the Mausoleum authorities, I hope to mark the end of my thrilling career as a transporter. You don't have a family waiting for you? My family is my crew and my ship, Officer Sergei. And I can't see myself staying at home when there's a whole galaxy of mysteries out there. That's my kind of girl. I think that's a girl. I must confess that I know little outside the organization. I envy you being able to choose your missions, to travel wherever you want. That's how you grow, officer, by testing yourself, facing worlds and life forms you could never have imagined. There are risks, of course, but I'd rather that than die ignorant or bored. Fair enough. The crew told me about some of your exploits. They say you live without fear. Yeah, and a right eye, apparently. Being afraid is not the problem. We just can't show it. Not when the survival of others depends on us. You will come to understand, after a few more centuries of experience. Captain, 3 unknown aircraft approaching at high velocity. Ika Mai. Who are they? Get me an ID now. Our scans show that they wear the colors of the Archon. Yep, so this is the same sort of intro as the beta. They're here for their leader. Full power to the engines. They must not be allowed to catch up. The interplanetary thruster is not responding. Our engineers are trying to fix it, but the unknown ships are gaining on us. This can't be happening. Not now. Not of all time, or of all times.
Equipment damaged.
This is the ship's cargo hold, so for those of you who played this title before, this is going to look familiar to you. Otherwise, I'll explain. So here you can build, repair, and organize your technology, basically, is what it's saying. Oh yeah, okay. Technologies, modules, or resources. Okay. The interplanetary reactor is damaged. You must repair it before the ship can continue its journey. Select the interplanetary reactor to access the menu. Ship reactor, fix it for 1 carbon. So this is your hold here, these little icons here. This is the materials you can pick up and mine along the way. This is for your module slots. This is your technology slots. Here's your drill. Geoscanner. Okay, so this is basically the layout of your ship here. So I need to fix this. It's going to cost me 1 carbon. I happen to have 1 carbon, so we're good to go. The thruster's back online, but we've lost fuel and the ships are entering attack range. I wonder, how did the Archon manage to contact them? Surely the Archon had a working network long before its war against the Lords. It must have transmitted at its location just before capture. They've been tracking us ever since. A network? Who would be crazy enough to ally with such a destructive being? Not our concern, Officer Sergei. Right now, we need fuel. Fast. So, yeah, we got 0 fuel. Hydrogen is one of your fuels. There's another one. I can't remember what it is offhand, but we'll probably run into it eventually. Put that in here. And now we have 40 fuel. Let's see. We could fill our oxygen because we're running a little bit low. I don't know if I want to use all this. Okay, it only uses what it needs. That's right, it stops there. And then we can use iron to repair the hull, because you will take some beating. There we go. What was that? They rammed us, Captain Nyx. Hull integrity's been compromised. I just fixed it. How very naive. Did you really think you can imprison a demigod? You look like a really angry version of my Yorkie. With actually the nose of... what was it? Baldwin in Beetlejuice. Where he pulled his face apart? Yeah, maybe I'll put a picture in there somewhere. Captain, the Archon cell's been breached. Well, yeah, he's standing right there, dude. Oh, he made the noise! Urgh. You humans always fighting for lost causes. I would pity you, except you tried to prevent me bringing salvation to the universe. So instead, I'm going to sit back and enjoy your final pathetic flailings. Another impact. We cannot let the Archon I'd love to stay, but I have great plans for the galaxy. For all of creation, in fact. Such a pity you won't get to see them. The ship is in critical condition, Captain. We must evacuate. Did we? Oh, I guess we did. That's a little different than the beta. That is a cool intro. Sorry. Ah, I love the way it looks. That is so cool. It almost starts like a Marvel movie. Alright. So that's how the story starts, with an escape, obviously. Destination reached. Terminating cryosleep. Atmosphere breathable. Opening airlock. I guess this is my escape capsule talking. Man, I would have loved it if this game was voiced. Where's my crew? Sergei? I don't feel well. I think I'm gonna throw up. What a fool. Of course Sergei isn't here. No one's here. I remember now. I lost the Vanguard. That's your ship. I was in cryosleep on an escape pod. I must have crash landed on a planet. I'll almost certainly be dead soon if I'm not already. Eh? That's a signal of some kind, but what? Everything hurts. I shouldn't push myself too hard. Nyx is a survivalist. Her class makes her highly self-reliant in unknown territory. She has 3 action points, these. They are used to obtain rewards during text adventures and to activate the skills of crew members. Her skills are specialized in exploration and survival. Clicking on the cataplasm skill consumes and heals Nyx. She has 5 of 8 hit points. I guess they want me to do that. On expeditions, party movement is limited. Maximum number of tiles the team can move per turn, 3. Number of tiles visible around the team, 4. So let's see, I'm here. Each team member can equip an item. These provide a passive bonus during explorations. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta do this. Nyx is carrying sacred ointments. This item has a chance of modifying her speed. So, sacred ointments is each round the crew has a 20% chance to gain swiftness for 1 round. Alright. Its effect will be applied 6 times. Okay. I think it already used it. Yeah. Clicking a tile moves the expedition members to that location. Alright, so it wants to go this way. Following the actions, or the following actions are used to control the camera during expeditions. Zoom, obviously. Arrow keys. Scroll on edges. You can also do it that way too. Got it. Blue arrow indicates the location of an important item. Move the expedition members from the current tile to another tile to advance in that direction. Right, so I need to go here. 3 spaces at a time. Wakata. Okay. And then this way. Aha! This has got to be Sergei. So we'll go over here. Yep, found him. She looks pleased to see him. Captain Nyx, you survived. More or less, but the Archon escaped. We lost the Vanguard and my crew is... They ejected earlier, but their trajectory was different. I'm so glad to see you again. It's a miracle. I thought the Archon was going to kill us. It did, Officer Sergei. A captain without a ship is not really alive. We have failed. This is the worst possible scenario. I know all of that, Nyx, but at least we're together again. We'll think of something. We'll figure it out. Unless you'd prefer just to give up. That's Captain Nyx to you, officer. And you've made your point. So first question, where are we? Not a clue. The escape pods are programmed to seek out planets with habitable environments. Beyond that, we know nothing. Any chance the organization will send a rescue team? It's unlikely. Recapturing the Archon would be their top priority. Besides, even at the best of times, they aren't fond of failure. Too right. We failed, completely and utterly. It was supposed to be a simple convoy mission. It's our fault the Archon escaped. All the people it will kill, everything it destroys, that's on us. No, you were set up. It's obvious. We have to find it and stop it before it does too much damage. First, we need to get off this planet. I'm open to suggestions. Is your scanner working? I think mine was damaged in the landing. Mine's fully functional. I'll scan the area and see if we can find a trace of a ship. I'm getting something. It could be a ship. Good work. Let's get moving. Alright, so now it's back that way. So, you can take different paths there. It's just, if I remember right, in the original game, certain actions took certain movements and you ran out of, like, stamina or something. Maybe, I don't know if they got rid of that yet or not. Let's take a look. Crew is affected by swiftness for 1 minute. Let's go check this out. Campfire. We smell smoke from a freshly lit campfire and decide to approach. Simultaneously happy and apprehensive about finding signs of life. As we draw near, we see an alien lying near the flames. They don't look well. Their breathing is slow and weak, and they don't react as we approach. Nearby is a bag filled with blood-spotted minerals. When they see where our attention is drifted, the alien glances at us and suggests we take their bag as they don't think they're going to survive their accident. Let's try... Some choices cost action points. They give more rewards than others. Select a choice to end this text adventure. I'm going to have him, since he's got these 3, I'm going to let him do it. Our engineer manages to create a plaster cast saturated with an ointment that accelerates the regeneration of bone and cartilage. However, they had to use all their stock to help. Quite quickly, the alien feels better and thanks us for our help. It offers us anything it owns in exchange for the help we gave it. Okay, so he lost an action point. Sometimes minerals and plants can be found on these expeditions. These resources can be consumed during the expedition to activate skills or be brought back and used aboard the ship. So it looks like we found 3 organics of some type and 6 minerals of some type. But it's not specific. Cool. Some expedition members must confront obstacles that might injure them. Move the team over a hostile box to see its negative effects. I don't wanna. It wants me to, though. Okay, so he just took a hit. He's affected by bleeding for 2 rounds. But the right skills can get them out of a tight spot. Use Sergei's nano stabilizer skill. This skill consumes minerals when used. Well, we got minerals, so I guess that's what we're doing. He recovers 1 of his health points. You can of course find resource-rich areas. Some classes make gathering more efficient. Moving the team to this box allows you to gather its resources. Okay, let's go do that. It's on the way anyway. Move the expedition members from the current tile to the tile in order to proceed towards the objective identified by Sergei. Okay, so it's just telling us to keep moving. I think we picked up the mineral. Got it. Toxic cocoon. Sure. Our expedition group enters a ghost town. Time appears to have stopped, halted by many gigantic spiderwebs that cover every building. Near the path we've chosen, we spot an enormous cocoon. The captain approaches, certain she can hear the faint noise of breathing. After a moment of silence, we hear a call for help. Something from inside the cocoon. There's something inside. Acid detergent. Sergei decides to concoct a mixture especially for the situation. They slather it all over the cocoon, which after a few seconds begins to melt away around the alien trapped inside. It rises from its imprisonment, sucking in fresh air and proffering a bag at us, seemingly as a show of gratitude. When we look inside, we find the acid has destroyed all the plant matter while leaving all the minerals intact. So we got some more. Wow. Okay. Looks like we're still going this way. He lost some health. Yeah, he lost a lot of health. Yikes. Okay, looks like the thing we're looking for is over here. Yeah, I think they did there was a different thing that would wear down your actions. I remember that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but something did. Captain Nyx, the readings indicate we're already close to the signal. We need to pinpoint the exact location. Can you narrow the search? I can try recalibrating. Stand by. Objective reached. You can now summon the ship. Use the ship's call icon. Okay, so they used to have the call icon so you can escape the situation you land in. So obviously this was the beacon to a ship that was like already lost in orbit. Your ship will land one space from the party for excavation. Can be used once per expedition. This will cost 5 fuel. Do you really want to call the ship? Yeah, we want to get off of here. Ah, that's the same ship from the beta. Okay. So we called it, and now we're in it. Yes, we're done. Successful expedition. Oh, they have levels now. I don't remember that if it had it before or not. Alright, so the goal complete. We found some plants and some minerals. Gained some experience. The morale is high. Sort of gained a crew member. I mean, I just got him back, basically. An objective complete. Cool. End. Look at this. It's magnificent. It's a ship. Not really. It's a rusty old wreck. Try to see the potential, Captain. We can get it working again. I'm going to need your help, though. I'm not a mechanic, but I'll do what I can. All the raw material we need is already here. We just need a refinery. Then we can dismantle the shield generator to recover the thorium we need. And with a functional refinery, we can extract resources from any raw minerals we find. You really believe you can make this hunk of junk fly, don't you? I give you my word, Captain. We're not going to die on this planet. Alright.
Equipment damaged.
Right. We're missing some resources needed to build the refinery. But it's possible to recycle existing technologies in order to collect the necessary resources. So it wants me to destroy the shield generator so I can get thorium. I guess. And then it wants me to use the thorium probably to rebuild this, right? Oh no, it wants me to build a refinery. Alright, so I need 2 thorium to build a refinery. Okay, so let's do that. And there it is. So now I should be able to enter the refinery. Okay. Okay, and I can convert these resources into actual minerals that go into my storage. So let's just... Wait, what? Alright, go ahead. Iron. This iron can be used to repair the drill. Click transfer to store it all into the cargo hold. Done. It wants me to do this one piece at a time. Fine. Alright. Fix the drill. There we go. What's this? Close the cargo hold. Broken equipment. Well, maybe I don't want to do that yet. Maybe I don't have a choice. Okay, so once you're on a planet like this, then you can use the drill to mine more materials, basically. And then, like before, you can choose how aggressive you want the drill to work. The amount of minerals that are available on the planet doesn't change. It's just how fast do you want to collect them and how fast do you want to wear out the drill. So usually what I don't do is go all the way to 10 because it affects the condition. But you can go like 7 or 8. It's just you increase the chances of damaging the drill. But you get more per yield every time you do this. Because every time you do an action, if you look up at the top there, I use fuel. So I picked up 10 oxygen, which is kind of nice. 3 copper, and a carbon. So we're going to take all of it. And then I can fix the interplanetary reactor, which costs me 1 copper. So now that works. Everything's ready. What are we waiting for? Let's launch. The air on this planet makes me nauseous. I'd like to find the Vanguard. Maybe we can salvage it. We should be able to retrace our trajectory without much trouble. And if the Vanguard can be fixed, I'll do it. That's what I like to hear, officer. Now show me what this wreck is capable of. Ready for takeoff. Now, before I leave, I could drill one more time and just see if we get anything else out of the planet, just in case. One more copper, 2 more oxygen. Usually you don't get oxygen with the drill. They had this other thing, the hydrogen probe. So what you do is you fly over a gaseous planet, and it's like a gas drill for, you know, gases. Alright, so that's good enough. Let's go ahead and take off. This is going to cost us 4 fuel, and 1 oxygen, and 4 hull damage on the exit. But here we go. In our manta ray looking thing. There we go. I don't understand. I'm hailing on all friendly frequencies, but no one is answering. Are we out of range? In a way, Captain. According to the ship's console, we're in the same galaxy, but 100 years in the future. So we escaped the ship, the Archon escaped, and damaged. And we got knocked out and put in hypersleep for 100 years.
1 eternity later.
What? We spent a century in cryosleep? I guess the escape pods couldn't find a habitable planet any sooner. Well, if you guys remember the other series, The Captain, remember that one guy? He was asleep for like 900 and something years, no family left behind and all that stuff. These two obviously don't have family. A century. Imagine what the Archon has been up to been up during all this time. Yeah, probably, but what they were up to all this time. The organization must think we're dead. We have to find a way to contact them. It's a long way to the Vanguard. I hope this ship will hold together until then. We don't have a choice. Are you sure you can find it? Yes. I still have the coordinates in the system where we were attacked. What are the odds we find our ship in any kind of salvageable condition after all this time? Well, it won't deteriorate in the void, but someone might have salvaged it. That's a risk I'm willing to take. It's not like we have a better option anyway. I need my ship back, Sergei. Set a course. Set course for intercourse. So, that's where it is. Returning to the scene of the missile attack. So this is our mission log. Blue circle represents the range of the telescope. Within this boundary, different types of stars can be detected. This big circle here. The yellow circle represents the range of the cosmic folder. The ship can travel within this range per turn. This button gives you access to your ship. These buttons allow you to switch between galactic view, solar system view, and ship view. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Select a star system within range of the cosmic folder in order to make your first trip. Click on a system to move towards the location of the attack. Hang on, I want to see this. Oh, okay, so this is the view when you actually get to one of these systems, so you can actually like take stuff off planets and get oxygen and stuff like that, where you harvest. Ship view. I don't have a ship view. Galactic view, right? No, don't have that either. Oh, sorry. There are several types of stars. Later in the adventure, specific technologies will let you orbit them without putting the ship or crew in danger. Obviously, this is a sun, a star. Ultra probe recommended. Okay, so there's different types of probes now, which means we can actually harvest gases from stars, which is kind of cool. Rocky planet. This is good for minerals, but you have to land and drill. Gas giant. This is where you would fly in and use the probe to like suck the gases to get fuel. Garden planet. So this is where you would farm oxygen. And now that I remember that, you do drill for oxygen on the planets. Alright. Several celestial objects are orbiting this system. The nature of these celestial objects depends on the type of star. Got it. So this is the survival field. This is the thing I just explained. Pause if necessary. To orbit a planet or stellar object, click one of the icons displayed at the top right of the screen, over here. Or click directly on the planet, like that. Be careful not to navigate towards the central star without first installing the appropriate technology. Yeah, we don't want that smoke. Let's go here to get fuel. So here we are on the outside. And obviously, because it's a gas giant, you don't land on it, but you do probe it. And this acts just like the drill. So I'm going to take this up to 8. Okay, I didn't damage it. I got 14 hydrogen out of the deal. Let's put that in our hold. And let's probe it one more time at like 7. Just to see how much more we can get. There's like a diminishing returns. So like you don't want to stick around too long on one planet because it'll eventually not give you anything. See, so it only got 4 this time. I'll go ahead and put that in here. Put this in here. And then we're done here. And then let's see. This is the ship view. That's the solar system. This is the galactic view. So we're here, and we need to head in that direction. Okay. So we have to hop, make a few hops. Don't want to go to a black hole. That's out of range. So you have to sort of plot this out carefully. I thought you were able to move this around a bit, but maybe they caged it so you can't anymore. Alright, so I need to go that way. I can hop from here? How about here? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's new. That looked kind of cool. We intercept... There's usually like a random event when you come into sectors like this too. We intercept a machine drifting through space. Its workings appear quite beyond anything we've seen before. It's emitting a peculiar message that advises caution. Do not activate. However, the instruments detect a small amount of Omega within its frame. Omega in this game is like a wild card. You can use it for anything. What should we do? I kind of want to activate it. After much discussion, we decide to activate the machine. It buzzes, then fires a beam in the direction of the system's star. Several minutes later, time enough for the light to travel to our location, the star withers, first turning brown, then black. It has been transformed into a black hole. Whoops. Oops. Oh dear. What have I done? This system contains a black hole. When equipped on board the ship, the wormhole generator technology permits travel from one black hole to another. Oh, okay, so you can like use it as an intergalactic warp zone, so to speak. Do I really want to take a good look at this? I don't think I want to mess with any of that. Let's just get the hell out of here since I sort of broke that system. Blue Giant. Okay. Here we go. And if you hadn't noticed, we've already delved into
overtime.
Yeah. So we're going to go the full hour. Why not? We detect a recurring transmission from the dark side of the moon. Investigation reveals the signal to be coming from the side that sits in perpetual darkness, and the broadcast appears too regular to be from a civilization. Decrypt the written signal. This will... Huh. Ask a member of the crew for their expert? I think we have extra oxygen, so yeah. The new word has been learned. Ansbolter, love. Okay. And let's see. There's gas giant. Gas giant. Gas giant. Alright, well we need fuel, so let's go ahead and do that. Don't mind my dog. Alright, we got some more fuel. I'm already sure that the next one's going to be diminished, so let's just go to the next gas giant instead. Now the other thing is you have to be very mindful of all your stats. Because every time you travel, you're going to hurt yourself, and you have to maintain your ship the whole time. You can be left high and dry, or without fuel. Ship's hull's been weakened. It would be wise to extract the resources needed for repairs from a rocky planet as soon as possible. Very well. Let's go ahead and do this. And we got more fuel. And I still got 12 minerals, right? Can I do this again? Yeah, let's do that. Platinum, iron, silicone. Transfer all, and I can fix the hull. Ooh, we're gonna need a lot more iron, aren't we? Not good. Let's go ahead and put the oxygen in here too. Okay, and stop. Alright, so we already got the fuel from here. Let's get the hell off this this sector, because there's no rocky planets. It's all 3 gas giants. And when you go this way, not good. Okay, let's just keep moving. Let me go from here. Okay. Badly damaged ship approaches ours. Its captain asks if we have any fuel aboard to help them. They still have a long trip to complete. Should we reject their quest or show generosity? Let's help them. They seem surprised that we agreed to their request. In exchange, they offered to share some of their knowledge. Okay. Lost 10 fuel. Communication station module blueprint has been added to the database. Nice. And they're 3 gas giants. Alright, so... Okay, so it's 1 to 17 no matter what. Let's move on to the next one. And I swear you should have been able to move this before. Fan, whatever. Let's go this way. Yellow dwarf. We are going to need minerals pretty badly, but I'm not finding any rocky planets. We can get some oxygen. Nah, we're going to keep moving. Discover new life and new civilizations. Sounds like my intro, didn't it? An extraterrestrial traveler hails us in a friendly way, and we decide to allow it to dock with our ship. Its explorations have made it rather wealthy, and its crew is very appreciative of their captain. Send an emissary. Looks like we're going to lose health no matter what. Do I want morale? Or do I want an object? I want the object. I guess we did some drinking. Crew found 1 geological inverter. Okay, what the hell is that? Let's look at the cargo hold. Geoscanner, drill. Where's my geological inverter? Apparently I don't have a geological inverter, so what the hell was that? Man, whatever. Alright, we're running a little low on fuel. Still gonna take some damage. Fine, we need the fuel. The next stop's where our ship is too, I think, so it's not that big a deal. Let's probe. Let's probe hard and deep. And I broke it.
Damage.
Right. What do I need to fix this? Iron. What do I not have? Iron. Exactly. Might have screwed ourselves just a bit. What's this? Back to the probe view. What's this? Doesn't say. Alright. We're done. Yeah, we're done here. And that's the location of the attack, so let's go. Cool. Officer, look, I've got a visual on a ship adrift in this system. It must belong to the Archon. Let's get closer. What? Ah, this is it here. Let's go there. Is it our ship or is it their ship? We're about to find out. It's theirs. You're right, officer. That's one of the ships that attacked us. Strange that it was abandoned even after they managed to free the Archon. It must have been damaged during the attack of the Vanguard. They probably prioritized getting away over salvaging it. That makes sense. Though maybe the Archon's forces use it as a navigational beacon. What are your orders? Let's search the Archon's ship. Maybe we can find some useful information there. Right. Now here's something that you can do. You can view the cargo. Oh, maybe they changed it. Looks like the ship's communication system kept functioning for a while after the battle. I can decode most of their transmissions. It seems like the Archon has fixated upon the idea of building some kind of stellar republic. The Stellar Republic? A pompous name for a pompous monster. Most of the information here is outdated, but it seems like the Archon succeeded. According to this map, the Archon's republic spans thousands of worlds. It has an immense fleet. The ships are with ships beyond counting. I can't believe all these civilizations have joined the Archon. I'm guessing they didn't have much of a choice. We need more recent information. These frequencies were discontinued decades ago. Check the ship's navigation system, where it came from, where it was going, anything you can find. It seems this ship's last logged destination was a place called Atlas. That's our best lead. Agreed. I just hope we're not too late. So we have options here. That's the ship that I'm looking at, and this is the ship that we're in. Obviously this one has better performance. Where's ecosystem? Not sure. Maybe it's oxygen. It's stronger, it's more comfortable, and it has the same number of slots. So what we can do is I can transfer all my cargo onto that ship, right? And I think I can move these to here. I think. Let me see. What happened here? This slot's damaged. Oh, okay, so I can turn... It's a wild card. I can turn it into whatever I want. This is a mess hall. Sick bay. Okay, so if I'm going to switch ships, then what I can do is disassemble things that are redundant. But I want to know if I can transfer the item over. It doesn't appear that I can grab things and move them. So what I would have to do is I would have to build a new one here. Like so. Yeah. And then I would have to disassemble this one to get something back. And then I would have to repair this. And then disassemble this one. And they both have a drill, so I can disassemble this. They both have a geoscanner, so I can disassemble this. Telescope. I don't think I have one here. I'm trying to make sure I don't disassemble things I still need. Okay, so that's the reactor. I don't need this. I don't need the sick bay. I can always build another refinery. So I'll do that. And then I have to build another telescope. So let's go over here, build a telescope. Yeah. And then I can disassemble this. And then I can unload all the cargo onto this ship. So now this ship is empty. And then I can embark. So now we switched ships. So now I'm in this one. And then I can view the cargo again, just to make sure I didn't leave anything out. What is this? It doesn't say. Oh, because we're still in this view. Alright, so now this ship is the abandoned one, and we have theirs. So now we go to galactic view. And yeah, we're low on fuel, and oxygen, and hull, and our morale is meh. The Archon wanted to go to Atlas. We should go there and find out why. So we have to go 60 light years this way. Let me check the galactic view real quick. And oof, we do need oxygen. So let's go ahead and go there first. Okay, and scan. Ah, okay. Now, when you do the scan, basically what you're doing is you're going to spin the planet around, and you're checking. See, that's your heat signature on how close you are to what you're looking for. So we're getting close. Anomaly detected right here. There we go. Okay, so this is a vegetative area, and looks like that's the only thing on the map. So we're going to land there. It's going to cost us 4 fuel and 3 hull. But we kind of need to land and take stuff, so... because this ship's a little beat up. And I couldn't dismantle the anyone any further. Like, you can't take the hull apart for materials. Alright, so I've got 2 things I can do. One, drill. Since I'm on a garden planet, you automatically refill oxygen just landing here. But if you drill, you get more containable oxygen. So I think what I want to do, since there's an expedition available, let's take that first. And I'm going to add everybody to party. Members of the crew can be selected to go on expeditions. So if either Nyx or Sergei die in the expedition, the adventure's over. Right. Up to 4 crew members can go on expedition at the same time. Correct. Activate helmet? What? That's new. Each character has a specific class, survivalist. The higher the level, the more effective their skills are. Fair enough. Pause if necessary. During expeditions, each action using skills visiting points of interest gives more experience to the crew. Eventually they will gain levels and become more effective, obviously. This is obviously their health. If the ship is equipped with a sick bay, then health points can be recovered during interstellar trips. Yeah, we haven't moved sectors yet, that's why we didn't heal, even though this other ship's got the sick bay. Number of action points is limited, though they may increase when the crew members level up. These points allow you to use skills or react to narrative events. Right, we know that already. Each character's skills are presented here. That's to heal. This is increases speed and vision. And that looks like 20% swiftness. You can assign an item to each crew member before leaving on expedition. Got it. It is important to put some thought into equipping items on members of an expedition. These objects grant bonuses and modifiers that could be essential. Right. Items are used passively during expeditions. However, their effects can only be applied a certain number of times. We already know this. Okay, so I'm going to add... wait. There? Yep. Add to party. Yep. And then Sergei, obviously, add to party. And then expedition time. Okay, so there was an anomaly here according to the game. And yet, it's not giving me any objective. Huh. Okay, yeah, let's use that. Right there. Alright, so that's where we're headed then. Go this way. Okay. Oh, I can't just walk over there. See, because these are in the way. So we have to kind of go a roundabout way. Alright. Go here. And then go to the chest. Found one sacred ointment, right? Should I do this again? Sure. Alright, so now we're heading that way. They definitely changed the way that the expedition works, because I remember you had a finite amount of moves in the beta. Now it seems like I can sort of take my time. Found another sacred ointments? Okay. Do I really want to use his skill a third time? Okay. Backtrack this way. This is obviously all encapsulated. So now we're going to head this way. Yeah, this is definitely different. I remember there was like a limited number of motions I could do before, and I had to use like certain skills or something to replenish my movement capability. I definitely remember that. Ah, village, okay. Enter. Enter. There we go. Villages are places of exchange. Their inhabitants speak exclusively in the language of the gods. Oh boy. I guess this is where learning those words would be very important. Your spokesperson's reply during this exchange may influence your reputation in the village. Of course, over the course of the journey, you will learn to speak the language of the gods, and those discussions will become easier. Great, so how... Now I gotta say something that doesn't offend this dude. A deep roar from the alien makes us take a few back. It turns its back on us and refuses to address us again. The other inhabitants quickly follow suit. A good reputation gives the crew access to rarer items while trading. It also makes stronger recruits available. I don't think I'm allowed to trade, am I? Oh, I am. Okay. Oh, he's got an Omega. Okay, so now if I remember right, the way this works is you have to balance. See, this is the balance here. So we're even right now. But if I want things, right? Like if I want... Oh, what's all this? Relaxation pod for 10 comfort. Shield generator. Yeah, I think we're going to need that. Subspace reactor. Solar sails. This technology reduces fuel consumption. Yeah, I want that. Okay. And I think I want... Let's just see what I can get away with. I need iron. We know that. I want all of it. I don't want that. I kind of want that and that. And then what if I give you this and this? And... That's obviously no bueno. What if I give you all these? And what if I give you tungsten? And this? And carbon. Oh, you like carbon. Okay. Do I want to give you thorium? I don't really want to give you thorium. Silicone? Copper? No, I'll keep the copper. Alright, I'm gonna have to give up something. I really need that. I really kind of want that too. And that lowers fuel consumption, which I kind of want that too. So let's give up the iron. Alright, are we cool? What if I give me 1 iron? You won't take the trade. Okay, so it has to be dead nuts even, or advantageous to them. Fan? I hope I didn't make a mistake. Alright, and then leave the village. Alright, so we're done there. Let's check the rest of the planet. I don't want to enter the village. Okay, good. Oh, there. Okay. Now can I move? No? Are we done here? I guess? I don't know, I couldn't move. Like, there was nothing I could do. Yeah, okay. Leave the village. Okay. I can't do anything. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. I can't do anything but enter the village. Oh, understood. Okay, now can I move? Okay, now I can move. Mother. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick up some stuff while we're still here. I don't want to call for the ship anymore. Let's just take everything and get the hell out. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Let's just take everything and get the heck out. Because it doesn't look like we have movement penalties. And there's nothing left over there. There's no other place to go over there. Let's go ahead and get this, and then we'll walk back, because it doesn't appear that there's a movement penalty anywhere. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. I think we're done in this area. Yes. Okay. Alright, so back to the ship. Let's go back to the ship. Sweet, we're done here. And yes, board the ship. Gained a little experience. Gained a bit of morale, which is good, because morale was a real problem in the open beta. We got all this stuff here. And we'll end the expedition. When an expedition is over, your crew members will experience fatigue. They can only be deployed to the field again after several interstellar trips. Fair enough. Alright, click here to access information about crew members. The members of your crew are gathered here, right? After an expedition, they gain experience fatigue. 2, okay. Even fatigued crew members can still be used on board the ship. They can be assigned to operate various technologies. Okay. In developing their specialties, crew members can enhance the effectiveness of some technologies aboard the ship. Got it. Let's assign one. What do I want them to be good at? Hang on, I don't want to do that yet, because I want to build something.
Double overtime.
Oh, I need a lot of gold for that. Right. And I sold all this stuff because I'm a bit of an idiot. But I have a refinery I can build. Yeah. Let's do that. And then we'll process all our ore, and hopefully we'll get some cool stuff. Copper, silicone, and carbon. Let's fix the hull. And we really... Oh, no, transfer all that. Okay, we really need to get fuel. Yeah. If I drill, this costs me fuel. But I have full oxygen, so... Let's take off. We need to find a rocky planet like Rat Meow. Or no, we don't. We need a gas giant, right? Meow. Alright, let's see, we still need to go this way? Hope I don't regret this. This is gonna be a short series. Soft, malleable shapes are becoming stuck to the exterior of our ship. The engineer tells us that these strange particles are doing a lot of damage to the hull. They advise us to get rid of them quickly. Yeah, let's dissolve them. We administer the solution quickly into the objects attached to our hull. It works very quickly, and soon our ship's clean again. As we set off, we come to a much larger version of the strange things. Behind this free-floating lump, we find an abandoned ship. Its crew was much less fortunate than us. It seems they abandoned their craft when the hull's integrity failed. A ship has been detected in this system. Okay, let's go look. This system contains a storage array. It can be activated to manually save your progress. Only this type of save will be preserved after a game over event. Okay, Oceans of Time saves progress in 2 different ways. Automatically each time you quit, by activating storage arrays which allow manual save to be made. Only this manual save is preserved after a game over event. Right? We need fuel before anything. Let's do that first.
Fuel tank low.
You don't say. There we go. We're out of fuel, but boom, we got more. Let's probe again, but let's do it a little bit gently. And then we'll put that in there. Yeah, that didn't help, did it? Nah. Alright, so we're done probing. Let's go look at the abandoned ship. Maybe it's full of goodies. Oh, it's another ship like this. Right. What do you got on you? Oh, it's got this already on it. Solar sails. It's already got a gravitational well generator. Okay, okay. I think we're in better shape. Let's see. I lose the sick bay if I do this. And the mess hall. But I gain solar sails and a gravitational well generator. Some good stuff. Should we do it? Tell you what, since we're out of time for the day, this was Out There, Oceans of Time, the first 30, which was actually 60. And if you like what you've seen so far, check the link in the description below. At the time that I released this video, there was a sale on this game for the first day. You can get it for even less, right now. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome, but if you're a regular here, welcome back. Either way, check out my other playlists and see if my other interests might be of interest to you. Don't worry, there's going to be plenty of this game coming ahead. Next episode, you'll see the decision I made. and if I died trying. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Later.